What's going on, driver? Man, I broke ground this year. I did something I've never done. So, y'all know my truck been in the shop. Mix up with Schneider. Truck sat for a week on the side of the road. Then I got it in the shop. The guy told me it was gonna take about 4 days to get it out. It only took a day and a half. So I went to Dallas, enjoyed myself, went to the Dallas game. I tried to post y'all that video, it didn't go up, it didn't show for whatever reason, and I was just like, bump it. I might get back to it, but never know. So much stuff going on. So when I picked my truck up, y'all seen the video when I picked my truck up. So on the way home from me picking my truck up, this is kind of like a week before Christmas. So actually, I'm about to sneeze. So actually, oh man, bless you, excuse me. I'm sick, man, sick. Ever since I went to Dallas, I've been sick. So it's been like a week. I'm trying to work it out, trying to burn it out. That ain't working though. So on my way home after I picked my truck up, I got 2 critical events. Now, I can't really tell you the last time I got a critical event. I think it's been like since like November last year. So I got a critical event. So like 2018 since I got a last critical event, I think. And it could have been like in March, something like that. But I remember where I was at. I was up in Philadelphia. There's a lot of traffic. And I know it was kind of cool. So I know I haven't been up to Philly this year, like since it's been cool. So I think it was last year this time. So I don't get critical events that often. So from picking my truck up, driving home, I got 2 critical events. That's less than 50 miles. And I'm doing this video for y'all, so the drivers that's over here with Schneider, y'all hear me out, and this can help you stay ahead of it. You always want to stay ahead of it. Schneider is a company, they real strict. Before they allow you to mess up their they work. Dang, my bad. Hope y'all don't get sick through the phone. Before they allow a driver to mess up their safety record, they'll let you go. So they take these critical events and stuff seriously. If you get 3 critical events, they say, okay, this is a reckless driver. Now they're gonna bring you in for like a little course you gotta take. That takes time out of you running, getting your money. So if you actually doing this kind of stuff, you need that. But if it's a mechanical issue, I'm trying to get in front of this so I don't have to go take this course. And so I call in to try to get stuff situated. Right? And this whole month, I was just thinking to myself, I need to take the whole December off, because if I work this December and make excess over $10,000, I'm really gonna pay all this money to the government. Like, all this money this is just tax money I'm gonna pay, because I'm going into that different tax bracket. The higher you go up, the more money they take. So I was like, you know what, it might be time to push back and just relax a little bit, get some stuff done you need to get done, work out, work on your yard, get some stuff done that you want to get done. You can't make all the money. So now when I call Schneider and I'm talking to them, telling them, and I can kind of tell my person that's over me, we cool. She was out for lunch, I think, when I called in. But I talked to somebody else, and we semi-cool too. But I can tell she was reading the script. Like, she's going down, okay, protocol. This is what, but what I'm doing is not protocol. I'm calling you before you call me. I'm calling y'all before y'all call me, because I know something wrong. Like, I know I have not gotten these, when I was, how I knew she was going by protocols, because the 2 times I got these critical events, I was going under the speed limit. One time I was going 20 miles under the speed limit. So she started saying, you got to participate when you anticipate when you getting ready to turn. If I'm going 20 miles up under the speed limit, I got to be anticipating something. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going 20, so why are you reading me this rhetoric? You're not listening to me. You just programmed to say what you say. So I'm noticing what I'm doing is not helping. And like I said, it's like 3 years ago now. I was talking to my team leader. I was like, I don't feel like y'all here for us. I feel like when we talk to y'all just trying to figure out what we did wrong and how can y'all rectify the situation through the driver. Never, okay, this is a weird situation. Oh, this is a place where we don't want our drivers in. Like, it's always what the driver did wrong. I mean, the first time I talked to somebody, I had my tire hit this corner on this scale, and it's like a little sharp thing that stick out, and it knocked my it like knocked both of my tires. It grabbed the corner of my rim, and it bent the rim on both of my tires, and I let the air out of my tires. So the guy had to come out and rebuild the rim and put the tires back up. But you can see on this place, on this weight scale, where all these guys had tire marks all over it, because it's too tight of a turn, and they got big holes in the parking lot. So you trying not to go in this deep hole. I'm talking about like 2 feet deep holes where you try not to let your truck fall down in the hole. So you limit the way you can drive it because these holes or whatever. But when I called in and let them know what's going on, she was coming at me real tough, like, oh, you messing up bad. And I'm just like, look, man, you need to see the pictures of this stuff. This is not a safe place. Like, this place, they need to work this area. They need to make it wider for drivers to turn. Like, this is not good for us. Like, the customer need to do something to make it better for us over here, because this is like a hazard waiting to happen. And I can tell what happened with me today, and I can tell by this pole, all these people done scraped it and hit it. So that was the first time I noticed, like, they weren't really listening to me. They just trying to see what you did wrong. They ain't listening to you. So when I call in today, or the other day, and I'm telling them about what's going on with my violations, I noticed they start going by the script. I'm like, look, what happened the next time I get one of these things, what's gonna happen? And she was like, you're gonna get a call from this person, you don't want that? I said, yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want to talk to them right now, because I'm trying to let y'all know this is what's going on right now. It's out of my control, because you see I was going slower than the speed limit. I'm still getting critical events. I don't have a load on me. I'm not rushing. It's no reason for me to be getting these critical events, and I got 2 in less than an hour. Like, and that's not who I am. You can look at my track record, you can tell that ain't who I am. So what can I do? Because how this just happened, before, if I go get a trailer, go do anything, if I try to take my truck back to the shop I just took it from, I'm gonna get violations. So now that's gonna put me in 3 violations. Now I gotta go through the whole protocol meeting and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to find out what I need to do so I don't have to go through this. And so I'm talking to the head lady now, and she was like, you drivers, you grown drivers need to be more responsible or something. I'm like, what you talking about, man? I'm calling you trying to be responsible right now. Like, I'm ahead of it. This just happened. I'm calling you. I'm trying to be responsible. Why are you trying to make it seem like I'm doing something wrong and I'm calling you for advice right now? So she was like, so what do you want from me? Because it seemed like you getting sensitive. Like, don't be so sensitive. You see the name calling and all. It's like, I'm like, look here. I'm calling you so I can know what I need to do, because I think it's a mechanical issue going on with my truck. I don't want to have to come in for no meeting when this is not who I am. I'm not a reckless driver. You can see I don't have a lot of tickets. I don't have a lot of these incidents. So I just got 2. And I know if you get 3, you have to come in for the meeting. So what do I need to do? And she was like, you drivers, y'all can have a, well, she didn't tell me in an advisory rate. It was like, you drivers, immature drivers or something need to have what it was. Dang, I can't think, man. It's the camera when you put it in your truck for you can videotape. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The camera you can videotape the road or whatever. So I ordered that camera. I should have ordered the night before, but I ordered it today, so it's not gonna come in until Saturday. So now that I had a camera, I can post the camera up. So if I get another one of these violations, I can send them the video of when this violation supposed to happen. So hopefully if I send the video and the video shows that I'm not doing no reckless driving, I can get this stuff removed off my record and I can figure out what's going on with my truck, and I don't have to go through all these classes and stuff. So sorry it took me 11 minutes to get to that, people. But long story short is you need to have a dash cam in your truck. So if something happens, they can see why you did what you did. Because your word is nothing. Your word is like you going into a police station telling them the police is harassing you. Like your word don't count at all. So you got to have video evidence, and so you need a dash cam. I ordered mine off Amazon for $99. You can get them at the truck stop. There was like 150 in the truck stop, and it didn't look as good as the one in Amazon, so I did that. So that's what I suggest for y'all, man. And some of these newer trucks, they already got a dash cam mounted in there. These older trucks, they don't. So that's what I tell y'all, man. Get you a dash cam for when this happens. And if this does happen to you, remember, if you do really get these critical events, you can have two, like in a 3-month time period or 6 months or a year. But if you get 3, they're gonna pull you in. You gotta go through this class. And if you get another one after you do the class, they're gonna put that boot to your ass. So it's your man TP's, man, trying to give y'all this information. But I reached the goal this year. I'm gonna be able to sit out for a whole month and not work. I ain't never did this ever. So I reached a new milestone in my life. To be able to sit out. And I got people owe me some money now too, so I got money coming in. It feel good. It feel good when you look at your account and be like, oh, I didn't get a check this week, but I still got some money. Feel good. But yeah, people, I'm doing my thing. But hey, I'm gonna tell y'all this too. The next video. I got more money in my account than I ever had, but I'm still broke. We'll talk about that on the next video.